Leo, it's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your reading for November 2019. And let's see what we have for you. And remember, if these don't resonate, you can always look to your rising sign. Beautiful. Four of Water. Okay, so this is the Four of Cups, and this is the Oracle card. So we know that, there's some things that you're trying to work through emotionally here. You're really going to the depths of yourself. And maybe you're a bit unhappy with things that are going on in a relationship in your life. You're uninspired with this person or this thing. And you're trying to figure things out. The glimmering, shimmering, silvery white of this mermaid beneath the water looks very reflective to me. And you are diving deep within yourself and becoming very reflective starting this month. And Neptune goes direct the 27th. So the illusion and the veil is going to lift from you, from all of us. But definitely, Leo, you're going to start to see things more clearly and realize that the things that you've been going through in this muck and mire they're not serving you any longer, but they did for a time, and they did grow you. And it's just like the speck of sand that gets in the shell of the oyster. It's an irritant, right? It's dirt, it's mud, and it gets in there. And over time, even though it's irritating and stressing the poor thing, the oyster, it forms this beautiful pearl, this gem. So through this time of maybe challenges for you that's been really irritating, someone or something's irritating in your life, even with your health or finances, whatever it has been the time that it's taking to create this beautiful opportunity which is coming to you. And you see how she holds it before her. So know that everything else will fade away, but in the outcome, you will see the pearl that's right before you. You will see that this is a new beginning. So for now, be patient as this evolution is happening within you. What appears to be a struggle you're going through, it's going to be less problematic because you'll have a solution or a different outcome. So even though you're disenchanted right now with what's been going on in your life, or you're done with it and you're not interested in it anymore, this is all the things that you've been going through for you to grow yourself for where you're heading, Leo. Because if you didn't go through this struggle, this pain, this growth, this trial and tribulation, you would not have developed into the higher evolved Leo that you are after this situation. And for everyone, it will be different to go where you're going. So this relationship could be ending. And honestly, after it's over and you go through the emotions of it, you're going to see that it really wasn't all that. I convinced myself of this. I settled. I put up with a lot of stuff because I just wanted to be in the relationship, or I didn't have the money to get out of this relationship. I had nowhere to go. All the wrong reasons, but were right for you, and nobody can judge that. But that will be ending for you, and there'll be a period now of stability, and the Four showing it's complete. So going through this, you will emerge from this depths of this water, able to breathe clearly and see things clearly. And welcome in this new inspirational time of happiness and joy and bliss in your life. Even for some of you, a new love. Nice. Again, the Page of Water. Some of you, it's definitely a new love. Some of you, this is the birth of a child or conception. Okay, maybe you've been working on having a baby. This would definitely be a child coming. But with the Page of Water, we know this is definitely a beautiful new time of emotions. You're welcoming in new feelings of happiness and joy, like you were in the beginning here, that you don't have it anymore. So some of you are going to get that new job, that thing you've been waiting for, or, travel abroad. For some of you, I really feel like, besides, like I said, having a child or even adopting a child for some of you. But this is you. See how she's floating above the water, emerging on her tail. Very confident. This is like a new energy. So you're feeling young and revitalized and rejuvenated from this whole experience. Because when you start something new, you know how it is in the beginning. That's what you've been longing for. That passion and drive, inspiration, happiness, the joy, like I said, the bliss. You're going to start to feel this with this new person. Some of you may be going through a rough time with a relationship, and you guys dig deep and go into counseling, and you could emerge like you started over. Look, I'm not going to kid you. There are people who are married 5, 10 years divorced, 65 years. and they're still together. Everybody falls in and out of love over time. And there are couples who don't do the work and don't reinvent themselves and grow with each other. They grow apart. And then there are just people that you need to get away from. All right, everybody's different. This is a general reading. But for some, it will be a healing, and the two of you start over, either together as this new, young, vibrant, inspired love story with someone else or with this person, and you reinvent it and you heal it. Others of you, it's definitely something spiritual, like maybe you're working on your inner divination and you're starting to connect with that more. Maybe you have a cathartic experience and you are new to this and embracing it. Some of you are starting something new, maybe a new vocation or trade, a new career, or you're going back to school and you're a newbie and learning something, even in the different modalities of wellness: Ayurvedic medicine, homeopathic, holistic, Reiki, cupping, licensed therapist for massage. You know, this is the kind of energy. It's a healing energy for you, but you feel renewed from this, Leo. You feel young and rejuvenated from it, whether it's in yourself and you're healing your body, or a relationship, loving yourself and starting a new relationship. But this is a great time even for travel, recreation, and fun. Just make sure you don't do it during the Mercury retrograde. Be very careful to check your times and everything, or do it beforehand. But yeah, so this is a very nice welcome card for you. Beautiful, the sun, this is your card. In Leo, the sun is your planet, but so we know this is a renewed energy. This is an epiphany and enlightenment. This is feeling healed. So whatever's going on here, you're healing from, and you're feeling this new, because usually in the sun, it shows a child riding a white horse, bareback, and all of the beautiful sunflowers around it in a solid wall. So you're solid. This is achievement. You're getting the praise and the accolades you've been working toward with this person. Maybe it's like, okay, it's time, we're going to get married, or we're married, we're going to have a baby, or we're buying a house, or we're getting engaged, we're going to the next step, we're moving in together. This is rewards for what you've been working on in this relationship with this person. For others, it's very serious stuff, like maybe you're getting a PhD, your doctorate, you're writing a thesis. This is graduating, high honors. This is a marriage that's lasted through time. Maybe you're renewing your vows. It's a time of celebration and joy. I know with the holidays coming up, it could even be that. You're celebrating with families. Thanksgiving's coming up in the Americas. You know, it could be something even as joyful as that. But knowing with the sun, it's a renewed energy. This number of the Prince of Heaven, a 9, the 1, it's a 10. New cycle, new energy. We have this beautiful gold orb, so we know that's a very purified energy, right? It's an alchemical process. It goes from the raw state to the purest state, which is gold. And gold is a very highly conductive metal. So you maybe even see how she's bringing in from the unseen. You may be bringing in a lot more healing energy and downloads spiritually. You know, we're going from that 3rd to 4th dimension, 5th dimension they keep talking about. There are people who are not awake or aware. Then there are people that are awake but not fully aware, and then people got it together. This is when this energy is downloading in and you're receptive to it, Leo. You're taking it all in. And it's a renewed energy for you, like I said, that you're feeling rejuvenated. So if you've had problems with your health, mental illness, physical, spiritual, emotional, it doesn't matter. This is the healing that you've been waiting for, and you're feeling again like this renewed sense of self. So this is even if the relationship ends, you go back out there and you just shine. This is your time to shine, for all eyes to be on you. And if you have people around you that are unhealthy, like I said, that you need to let go of, there's jealousy there, let them burn their eyes on you moving. Because this is you, beautiful Leos, shining and getting the rewards for everything you've done and working so hard. You're such a loving, compassionate person, and you deserve the best. Let's see. Then you get the Emperor. Wow, this is Aries energy, another major arcana. This is great. So the sun is definitely saying it's your time to shine. This is the Master. This is you putting yourself out there in the world, seeing you for your talents and your structure. This is showing up every day in the world and being respected and looked upon with great commanding presence. You know, when you enter the room, and it's not about being cocky or conceited. We don't want that, and that's a lower vibration of Leo. And even with Aries, okay, because this is Aries energy. This is strong, powerful. We want to keep it in the higher vibration of assertiveness without being aggressive, bold and dynamic without being bullying and forcing people to your will. So the Emperor has that wisdom. So this is your time to shine and take charge. It's who's the boss? You're the boss, Leo. And oh, and it's a lion, Leo the lion. So it's two of these cards to me definitely saying, after this emotional upheaval and healing, you're starting new and refreshed and rejuvenated. You've got everything you need to succeed here, starting in November and going forward. But we know that you see how determined this lion is. Now, he's not foreboding, but he's confident. And that's the energy you are going to be, that you can lead in a situation. So if this is in your own personal life, you're going to start to take charge of who you are. And you're looking to manifest your destiny because you're sick and tired of the bullshit. If this is with someone else who is unhealthy or group of people, you're going to be changing the way you're dealing with them, because we can't always eliminate people from our lives right away as much as we'd like to. You have to work with them every day, or their family. You know what I mean? It's not that easy all the time. It's not just cut and dry. There are times that we have to have boundaries, and this is going to be you taking control of that boundary and limitations, and having a way of dealing with these unhealthy people and places and things in your life, that they are not toxic to you, that you are the king. You rule the roost of who you are and your energy around you. And like I said, this is your energy. You're keeping those people out of that circle of energy other than what you have to deal with them. Keeping yourself too with your shields up, when you have to be with these people, just imagine a shield of golden light around you that no one can penetrate. You know, like in Star Trek, you know, put up your shields. No one can see it, but because these people are draining you. The situation's draining you. You come home from this ordeal and you're exhausted. We want you to feel rejuvenated and refreshed and keep your energy up, Leo, okay? And it is a good time even, like I said, for you to travel, have fun, be playful. You know, sports on the weekend, just don't go crazy, you know, having a good time, being around children and family, loved ones, really enjoying yourself, even creative expression artistically, singing, dancing. Do something fun for yourself. And if you do have loved ones with you, share your love with them in those things, and pass on that rejuvenative energy of self-love and showing them. You know, when you love yourself, you can really have a great time. It's allowing all these other things in your life that are unhealthy that starts to drain your energy. And we know we need our Leos shining brightly all the time, because that's what you're here for. So I hope this reading helps you. Thanks for watching and subscribing and booking readings. Like I said, if this doesn't resonate, you can look to your rising sign. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Have a great November. I'll see you guys next month, and as always, I wish you the best.